I welcome you all in the next video tutorial of Remedial Biology Practicals BP 112 RBP. So in this video tutorial we are going to cover seed, morphology of the seed. We have covered the stem, root, leaf, fruit and flower. So in this video we will going to cover the morphology of the seed. So let's see what is seed. Yes, it is a basic part of any plant, and the ovules after fertilization develop into seeds. Remember this thing, ovules. I hope you remember about the ovary. Inside ovary, ovules are there. This is we have already covered this in the morphology of the flower. Okay, the ovules after fertilization it will develop into the seed, and a seed is made up of a seed coat and an embryo, and the embryo is made up of a radicle and embryonal axis and one or two cotyledon. That's why we have already covered a single line, that is a monocot or dicot plants. So in the monocot, one cotyledon is there, and in the dicot, two cotyledon are there. Don't worry, we will cover by seeing the photographs also. So I am repeating again, seed is the basic part. Ovules after fertilization develop into seeds. A seed is made up of a seed coat and an embryo. So let us start this topic of seed by seeing this video, informative video by this channel. So let us acknowledge this channel. I acknowledge this channel because I am using the video of this YouTube video for our education purpose. So what is fertilization? So fusion of the male and female gamete inside an ovule. As you remember that we have covered the flowers in which male and female, again there are different parts are there, and monoecious and dioecious flowers are also there. Okay, so fertilization, it process follow the three important steps like germination, zygote formation and embryo formation. And we have just covered that a seed is made up of seed coat and an embryo. That's why I'm showing you that video, because we must know how this is procedure will from a flower, how the seeds are produced, how the fruits are produced from the flower, how the fruits are produced, and then we will obtain seeds. So as you can see, yes, with the help of this insect, it is attracted by the beauty of flower, and the pollen grains are trapped by this stigma, and we know this is the pollen tube. Then the pollen goes into the long pollen tube, and ultimately it enters the flower ovary. Then the nucleus of this pollen grain, it divides into two different type of gametes. Then the pollen tube, they burst and it releases the gamete inside the ovary. And the male gamete, it fuses with the female gamete and it forms a zygote. This is the zygote formation. So what is this zygote? Zygote is nothing but is a combination of a male and a female gamete. So ultimately this zygote, it divides many times and form embryo. And we can say that embryo is a baby plant that grows inside a seed. And at the end of the fertilization, this embryo is covered by a tough covering that is known as the seed coat. So again, seed is formed. So what happened? How this flower will turn into a fruit? So after fertilization, when the fertilization process is underwent, there are different type of changes occur in the flower.
For instance,
for example, the sepals, petals and the stamen, they dry off and fall down like in this way. Let me play this video for you guys. So after fertilization, these will dry off and they will fall down. Then the ovary which contain the embryo, it developed into seed. The ovary basically it grows bigger and bigger and resulted into the formation of the fruit. And we know the skin of the fruit is known as the pericarp. So let's start. Different type of seeds are there. Monocot and dicotyledonous and monocotyledonous seeds are there. So there are different type of structure of the monocotyledon seed. If we talk about the monocot seed, then it has a seed coat, endosperm, aleurone layer and an embryo along with embryonal axis, and coleopatile. If we talk about the dicot structure, it has a seed coat, hilum, microphyll, embryo, cotyledons, radicle, and endosperm, etc. Let me show you the structure. It will clear your all doubts. So this is the dicot seed. This is the monocot. That is a मक्की. मक्की के दाने आपने देखे हैं, मोनोकोट. एग्जाम्पल इसमें याद रखिए आप, जैसे राजमा. Okay, if we talk about the monocotyledon seed, then it has a different parts like seed coat, endosperm is there, this portion, epicotyle, cotyledon, and radicle. You have to remember these parts. And in case of dicot, we have again epicotyle, hypocotyle. Okay, epicotyle and hypocotyle. There is no hypocotyle over here. Then you have a cotyledon over here. This is a cotyledon, one cotyledon, two cotyledon. That's why they are known as the dicot, because it has two cotyledon. Di means two. And yes, seed coat is there. As you can see over here, again monocot seed, corn seed, and bean seed. That is the dicot seed. Look at this. This is the cotyledon. Only one cotyledon is present in monocot, wherein dicot, one cotyledon is here, and second cotyledon is here. Okay. If we talk about the parts of the dicot, it has epicotyle as well as the hypocotyle part. Okay. And here is the radicle. And over here in the monocot, radical part is like that in this case. Then endosperm is over here in case of monocot. Just see the structure of this kidney bean. So yes, this is the epicotyle, then radical, embryo part is there. These are the cotyledons, and externally seed coat is there. This is example of your kidney bean. And at the growing stage, if you see, this is the radicle at the growing of the stage of the bean. This is the epicotyle, this is the cotyledon part. So yes, in the last, I acknowledge all the sources I have used to prepare this video. So I hope this will give you a brief idea about the seeds. So I will share you the PDF of this whole topic of morphology, include the flower, seed, root, leaf, etc. so that it will be easier for you for better understanding. Okay, so thank you for your patience listening. See you in the next lecture.